Hey guys, I'm Stevie, and today I'll be teaching you about metaphysical poetry. By definition, metaphysical poetry is used when poets portray things or ideas that are beyond the depiction of physical existence. It uses figurative language, paradoxes, and philosophical topics.
Metaphysical poetry was at its peak during the 17th century in England and mainland Europe. Metaphysical poetry talks about the deep and thought-provoking, with particular emphasis on questions that science cannot answer. These would involve the reader questioning their own existence through evoking heavy thoughts and feelings with the use of paradox, irony, imagery, and wit. Metaphysical poets tend to lean into being very intellectual with their writing.
Major influences on metaphysical poetry were the negative stigma surrounding the title metaphysical. The writers during this era were rejecting the idea that poetry must be grounded in reality. They brought up the idea that reality may be more than what meets the eye.
Some major poets in this era include John Donne, George Herbert, and Andrew Marvell. John Donne's major works include The Flea, The Good Marrow, and The Canonization. George Herbert's major works include The Collar, The Pearl, and The Church Monuments. Andrew Marvell's major works include To His Coy Mistress, Definition of Love, and The Bermudas.
Aside from these poets, there were also other major artists from this era. These include Rembrandt, John Sebastian Bach, and Johannes Vermeer.
The shift of 16th century writing to 17th century involved modeling after Roman philosophers, Cicero being the representative of the 16th, Tacitus and Seneca representatives of the 17th, which called for dense substance but fewer words. It wasn't regarded nor established as a genre. The poets weren't aware of each other's works. What brings them together, however, is the use of the metaphysical, and such literary devices frequent in their works, such as the extended metaphor and witty conceit.
Created using Powtoon.